What if I told you that one of the fiercest battles of the Kargil War took place at an altitude of 17,500 feet on a mountainous terrain called Tiger Hill? Picture a terrain so treacherous, even the bravest of hearts would falter, and an altitude that makes every breath a struggle. This was the backdrop of an unforgettable chapter in military history, a battle that would test the mettle of soldiers and shape the course of the war. Welcome to the story of the Battle of Tiger Hill, a tale of courage, strategy, and sacrifice. The Battle of Tiger Hill didn't just happen. It was the result of a series of events that led up to this monumental confrontation. Let's rewind a bit. The year was 1999. The world was on the brink of a new millennium, but in the mountainous terrain of Kashmir, old conflicts were flaring up. The Kargil War was in its early stages. The Indian and Pakistani forces were locked in a fierce battle over the control of the Kargil district. The war began in May, when Pakistani soldiers, dressed in brown military jerseys and khaki uniforms, infiltrated the Indian side of the line of control. They were armed with weapons like Type 56 assault rifles, Dragunov sniper rifles, and Type 59 artillery guns. Their objective was clear: to sever the link between Kashmir and Ladakh, and cause Indian forces to withdraw from the Siachen Glacier. The Indian soldiers, dressed in their characteristic army green uniforms, were armed with weapons like Insus rifles, Gustav recoilless rifles, and Bofors artillery guns. They were caught off guard by the infiltration, but quickly mobilized to respond to the threat. As the conflict escalated, both sides realized the strategic importance of Tiger Hill. This towering peak, standing at a colossal 17,500 feet, offered a vantage point over the entire region. Whoever controlled Tiger Hill controlled the battlefield. Among the Pakistani forces were two bearded officers dressed in green camouflage uniforms: Captain Karnal Sher Khan of the 12th Northern Light Infantry and Captain Amar Hussain of the 1st Commando Special Services Group. They were determined to seize control of Tiger Hill. The Indian forces, equally resolute, were prepared to do whatever it took to prevent this from happening. The tension between the two sides was palpable. Every soldier knew that a major confrontation was inevitable, and so the stage was set for the Battle of Tiger Hill, one of the most significant battles of the Kargil War. The Battle of Tiger Hill was not just about military might. It was a test of strategy, determination, and resilience. Perched at a dizzying 17,500 feet in the mountainous terrain of Kashmir, this was the stage for one of the most intense clashes in the Kargil War. The battle began with the Pakistani soldiers of the Northern Light Infantry and Special Service Group, clad in their brown military jerseys and khaki uniforms, fortifying their position on the peak. Their arsenal was formidable, including Type 56 assault rifles, Dragunov sniper rifles, G3 assault rifles, Rheinmetall MG3 machine guns, DSK heavy machine guns, Type 59 artillery guns, and RPG-7S. On the other side, Indian soldiers dressed in army green uniforms, armed with AK-47S Insus rifles, Gustav recoilless rifles, machine gun 7.62 mm Mag-2A1 with CES with light barrel assembly, and Bofors artillery guns, were preparing for the uphill battle. The battle began with an exchange of artillery fire, echoing throughout the valley. The Indian forces, despite being at a strategic disadvantage, were determined to reclaim the hill. The Pakistani soldiers, having the high ground, were equally resolute in their defense. The battle was not only about firepower, it was a game of chess played at 17,500 feet, with lives hanging in the balance. Two figures emerged from the Pakistani side, Captain Karnal Sher Khan and Captain Amar Hussain, both dressed in green camouflage uniforms. Their leadership and courage were pivotal in the battle. Despite the intense artillery fire and the harsh weather conditions, they led their troops with unwavering resolve. The battle raged on, with both sides adapting their strategies, the terrain dictating the flow of the confrontation. The Indian forces, employing a combination of direct assault and flanking maneuvers, attempted to dislodge the entrenched Pakistani troops. The Pakistani soldiers, utilizing their superior position and heavy machine guns, countered the Indian advances. As the battle progressed, the determination and resilience of the soldiers on both sides were put to the test. The harsh weather, the rugged terrain, and the constant exchange of gunfire took their toll. But despite these challenges, neither side was willing to back down. In the end, it was the Pakistani flag that was raised on Tiger Hill. A symbol of their hard-fought victory, it fluttered defiantly against the backdrop of the rugged Kashmiri landscape. The Battle of Tiger Hill was a fierce and grueling confrontation, a testament to the courage and resilience of the soldiers fighting in it. Every battle has consequences, and the Battle of Tiger Hill was no different. As the dust settled on the rugged terrain of Kashmir, a profound sense of aftermath hung in the air. The echoes of gunfire and artillery had faded, but their impact was far from over. The Battle of Tiger Hill, fought at the dizzying height of 17,500 feet, had left its indelible mark. The immediate aftermath was a stark contrast to the chaos that had unfolded. The hill, once a bustling battlefield, was now eerily silent, with only the fluttering flag of Pakistan as a testament to the fierce combat that had taken place. The ground bore the scars of intense fighting, signs of the relentless exchange of fire between the Indian and Pakistani soldiers. The Battle of Tiger Hill had significant implications on the course of the Kargil War. It was indeed a turning point, a moment in time that shifted the momentum in favor of the Pakistani forces. Their victory at Tiger Hill had fortified their position, creating a ripple effect throughout the war. The aftermath also brought to light the heroic deeds of two Pakistani officers, Captain Karnal Sher Khan and Captain Ammar Hussain. Their courage and strategic prowess had played a crucial role in their victory at Tiger Hill. They had led their troops, armed with an array of weapons including Type 56 assault rifles, Dragunov sniper rifles, and Rheinmetall MG3 machine guns, with an unyielding spirit and unwavering resolve. The Battle of Tiger Hill was not just a military operation. It was an embodiment of bravery, sacrifice, and strategy. It was a testament to the soldiers' unwavering resolve, their unyielding spirit, and their readiness to lay down their lives for their country. The Battle of Tiger Hill was a turning point in the Kargil War, a battle that demonstrated the power of strategy, courage, and sacrifice. Looking back at the Battle of Tiger Hill, it's clear that this was more than just a military confrontation. It was a testament to human resilience, courage, and the indomitable spirit of the soldiers who risked their lives in the face of overwhelming odds. Situated at a staggering 17,500 feet, Tiger Hill was the setting of one of the toughest battles of the Kargil War. The steep mountainous terrain and harsh weather conditions made it a formidable battleground, demanding not just physical strength, but also mental fortitude from the soldiers who fought there. In the thick of the battle, the Indian and Pakistani soldiers, dressed in their respective uniforms and armed with an array of weapons, displayed extraordinary bravery and strategic prowess. The Indian soldiers, with their AK-47, Insas rifles, Gustav recoilless rifles, and Bofors artillery guns, stood their ground against the Pakistani soldiers who were armed with Type 56 assault rifles, Dragunov sniper rifles, G3 assault rifles, Rheinmetall MG3 machine guns, DSHK heavy machine guns, Type 59 artillery guns, and RPG-7S. Amidst the deafening sound of gunfire and the chaos of warfare, two Pakistani officers, Captain Karnal Sher Khan and Captain Ammar Hussain, distinguished themselves with their heroic deeds. Their courage and determination, along with that of countless other soldiers on both sides, are etched into the annals of military history. The Battle of Tiger Hill, however, was more than just a showcase of military strategy and heroism. It was a complex tapestry woven with threads of political maneuvering, territorial disputes, and the harsh realities of warfare. Its significance extends beyond the confines of the Kargil War and has had a profound impact on military strategy and warfare. The lessons learned from this battle continue to influence military tactics and strategies today. It has underscored the importance of high-altitude warfare training, the need for advanced weaponry, and the value of strategic planning and execution. Yet perhaps the most enduring legacy of the Battle of Tiger Hill is the spirit of camaraderie, bravery, and sacrifice exemplified by the soldiers who fought there. Their courage under fire, their unwavering commitment to their duty, and their willingness to lay down their lives for their countries are a source of inspiration for us all. They remind us that in the midst of conflict and strife, the human spirit remains unbroken and resilient. The Battle of Tiger Hill remains a powerful reminder of the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of the soldiers who fought in it, a story of bravery and strategy that continues to inspire us today.